Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This time it's for the week of May 29th through June 4th, and this is of course the start of Pride Month, and we did get to go to a small Pride event this week, so I thought this kit would be perfect for that. So this is from Cinderella Paper. I think it's called, I don't remember, Love is Love? I think that was the name of it. Um, yeah, so I finally got to use this kit to celebrate Pride. And then I'm bringing in some Plana Hannah overlays. So I have the Taylor 2 sheet with some Taylor Swift quotes, and then a couple of old freebies, one in rainbow foil and one in Pixie Hollow. The Taylor Swift quotes are all in gold just because that's what I had, and so I mixed a lot of different foil colors this week, but I felt like that went well with a rainbow week, so I think it's gonna work out perfectly fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the base and talk a little bit about why I decided to use this kit this week. So like I mentioned, we went to a small Pride event in our area. I'm glad to see more of those popping up. And I just want to say at the beginning of this, most of you who follow me, who subscribe to me, who we talk regularly on Instagram, I know you're totally fine with this, but I feel like there's been a lot of talk, especially the last couple of years, about like the conflict between pride and religion, and I don't think there needs to be that conflict personally. I feel like I've always been very supportive of people celebrating and observing whatever beliefs they have, and so I wish more people would accept other people's differences as well. Personally, not that anybody asked or really cares what I think, but I still believe in God and also believe that He made us the way that we are in all of the different ways, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I'm kind of an anthropologist at heart, and I think it's really great how many different ways of interpreting the world there are. On that note, though, just because you believe a certain thing, that's fine. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But when it starts to come to other people's lives, I feel like that's where your beliefs end and somebody else's life starts. And just, in short, live your life and let other people live their lives. Yeah, so that's where Pride fits in for me. I'm not part of the LGBTQ plus community personally, but I have a lot of people in my life who are part of that community, who I care a lot about, and I support them. And so I consider myself an ally as a straight cisgender woman, but if anybody ever calls me out and is like, hey, you're not being a very helpful ally, I'm definitely willing to listen. And that's especially important with my job. I work in education. I have lots of students who just very openly share things with me because I teach English, and I feel like it's like the stereotype of the English teacher who you tell them things for some reason. We're in the humanities, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm always trying to learn more and be more supportive and helpful. But at the same time, acknowledging that it's not about me. So, I go to Pride events every now and then, and it's not about me though. It's about the community who's celebrating. Their right to be themselves. And so I think that's what it's about. I think I rambled on and didn't explain things exactly the way that I intended, but in short, no one can stop you from believing what you believe, but maybe think about whether or not it's your belief or if it's starting to affect other people who you don't have control over their lives. And I don't think you should have control over other people's lives. I have a pretty small audience, so I don't know how much I'm gonna really reach people with that message of just live and let live, but that's how I feel. And I know those of you who we regularly talk on this channel and on my Instagram, I know you're chill, but because we've had conversations about these things, but just want to put that out there in case there's anybody new listening to this channel and trying to figure out what I'm about. So in the sidebar, I have a habit tracker for flossing, and then I did a dinners sidebar as always, and then I put in a glitter half box from the kit. to mark that this was the May gray June gloom week. It was very gloomy in May and in June. And then I'm just putting in my overlays. I have the Exist Loudly freebie from Planet Hannah, and then I picked a couple of Taylor Swift quotes that I thought went really well with a Pride week. So obviously you need to calm down. That's like one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs lately. So I put that on Tuesday, and then Shake It Off, because that's another like live your life, haters gonna hate song. Literally, I have a playlist on Spotify called Haters Gonna Hate. If you want it, I think I was listening to it this week because I was dealing with some stuff. If you want a playlist of slightly angry, slightly let me live my life songs, I got you. Just message me on Instagram. And then I used the Babe one from the Taylor Swift sheet as well this week, because honestly I would never use this another week, but I felt like it fit with this week for some reason. And then I used the You Are Loved script from the Planet Hannah freebie up in the corner. And then I also used the Rainbow Flowers freebie on Saturday, just because I wanted to make sure I used as much of that rainbow freebie as I could. So that is the base for this week. Looking really cute. Still have lots of full box options left over. And so then we can get into the day by day. So Monday was, of course, Memorial Day. So my husband was off of work. I was off work as well, but this was like the start of my summer vacation. So either way, I was going to have the day off. So I pulled in the heart icon from the Planet Hannah freebie that's in the rainbow foil. And then I marked that it was Memorial Day with a little thing left over from a Cinderella paper kit. So it just has a little asterisk to mark the holiday. And then next, I'm going to mark that for some reason I was up early the next couple of days. I think it's just like when I get to the beginning of my summer vacation, I just wake up really early because I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be working on, but I actually don't have any more work to do. So I was up at like 7:30, which is kind of early for me nowadays. So I'm going to mark that with a coffee cup icon from Apple Blossom Prints. And then I was really anxious this week. I think a lot of it was hormonal. So I marked, I was anxious this day with a script from Carly Plans and a This Is Fine Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Oh, and then we had a family FaceTime call, so that might have been why I was anxious. So I have a telephone icon that's really old. I think it's from Oh Hello from 4,000 years ago. That's an exact measurement of time. It's definitely a 4,000-year-old sticker. And then I just marked with a TV icon from Planet Hannah that I was rewatching old episodes of Eat the Menu on the Try Guys YouTube channel because, I don't know, I just needed something comforting. Tuesday, I marked that my husband went to the office with an @ symbol from an old Cinderella paper kit, and then I was up even earlier this day, so I was up at 6. So I have another coffee cup from Apple Blossom Prints. I filmed, I think it was my May and June lineup because I hadn't filmed my May lineup yet, so you got 2 months worth of lineups in one video, so I'm going to mark that with a camera icon from Planet Hannah. And then I just edited a bunch of videos this day. I don't remember what videos specifically, but I probably had a backlog of editing to do. So I'm going to pull in the film clapper icon from the Planet Hannah freebie in the rainbow foil. And then I forget why I went to Target, but I spent like $80 at Target. So I think I was restocking on a lot of snacks and stuff. We do a lot of our grocery shopping at Target. I don't know how Target grocery is where you are, but where we are, it's actually pretty good as far as like your basic foodstuffs. Yeah, because like our main grocery stores down here are Ralph's and Vaughn's, and near us, it's mostly Ralph's, and Ralph's is pretty bad. Honestly, like we have to shop there, but it's pretty bad. Target's actually better and honestly has better deals. Then I played with my cat. So I have a Evie, or not Evie, Molly likes her mouse or chases her mouse or something from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. and a custom Play with Evie script from Planet Hannah. And then I'm going to mark a situation that I don't want to talk about. So, but I have a like Molly hiding under the covers sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I watched more Eat the Menu, so I'm going to mark that with a TV icon from Planet Hannah in gold. Those are in gold, by the way. All the foiled icons for this week, except for the ones from the freebies, are in gold. Then on Wednesday, I marked again that my husband went to the office, so I have an asterisk icon from a Cinderella paper kit left over. And then for some reason, I marked that I deposited checks. I think it's just I was procrastinating on depositing these checks. Oh, it's because I needed to change my name on my bank account before I could deposit them. That's why. So both of those icons, the asterisk and the $sign, are from old Cinderella paper kits. I've just put them into my multicolor collection. And then I did laundry. So I have this like laundry machine icon that I really don't know where it's from, but the blue color really nicely matched the kit. So we're gonna pull that in. And then this was the day that we saw an egret. So if you're not familiar, an egret is like a really long-legged, tall, white bird. And it was just hanging out in the backyard behind my house. And the funny part was that my cat totally didn't notice. She was just like grooming herself in her bed, and in the window behind her, I see this giant white bird, and I'm like, honey, look, look. It finally got her attention as it was flying away. So that was really funny. So I have this bird sticker from Oh Hello Co. Totally doesn't look like an egret, but it's the only bird sticker I had. So I'm gonna pull that in to mark Egret Watch 2K23. Then I wrote in that I was listening to angry music, so I was probably listening to my Haters Gonna Hate playlist, and I filmed a plan with me, so I have a Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. listening to music for that. I was just in a mood. And then, again, I was anxious this day, so I'm going to mark that with the same setup from Monday, an anxious script from Carly Plans, and a This Is Fine Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I decided to watch a webinar available through my healthcare provider, like a mental health webinar. Most of it was stuff I already knew, but I learned some stuff actually. So I have like a Desk on Fire munchkin from Once More with Love, because I was just like, you know what? I need to like do something about myself. So that was one step in the right direction. And then I played with my cat. So again, I have a Play with Evie custom script from Planet Hannah and a Molly Chases Her Mouse sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then at the end of the day, I watched more Eat the Menu, so I have another TV icon from Planet Hannah. Not the most interesting week until we get to the weekend. Sorry about that. This is just like kind of recalibrating after the end of the semester. That's usually what my first week off looks like, is just kind of wrapping my head around the end of work. Thursday was, of course, June 1st, so my rent was due, so I'm marking that with a bill due sticker from the kit, and then I pulled stickers for a plan with me, so I have this really old sticker from Sweet Ava's Paper. It's like a little corgi with a bunch of stacks of stickers. And then I needed to get in touch with the people who manage my Roth IRA to let them know that my name was updated, and also to add my husband as a beneficiary. Super exciting stuff, but you know, those little things on your to-do list that take up time and involve a lot of paperwork, but are not the most interesting stuff. But anyway, I marked that with a little pencil icon since I was signing documents. And then I did the June budget, so I have Molly Loves a Budget from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that. And I ordered one of my sister's birthday gifts because her birthday was coming up. I got her this like personalized necklace with her name and her birth flower, so I thought that was cute. So I have a little gift icon left over from a Cinderella Paper kit, and then just watched more Eat the Menu on YouTube. Friday, we went out on a date night. I pulled in this orange movie marquee because it was the only one I had, and I'm still kind of up in the air as to whether or not it matches, but like, even though there's no orange in the kit, I feel like orange is fine because it's normally part of the rainbow, right? You let me know what you think. But anyway, at the top of Friday, I was trying to figure out the spacing here. My husband bought me a latte because he went and got coffee for himself, so that was very nice of him. And then I was job searching because that's something I do at least once a week during the summer, just in case anything comes up. So I have a desktop icon foiled from Planet Hannah for that, for searching for work. And then the sun actually came out this day. So this was like one of the few days, I think this day and Saturday were the 2 days of the week that the sun came out, because it was just foggy, not foggy necessarily, but it was overcast for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So I marked that the sun came out with this Weather Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then, like I mentioned, we went out on a date. So we went to Pizza Press and actually ran into one of my students from this previous semester. The cashier comes up and I'm like, oh, hi. So that was funny. That's never happened to me before. And it's funny because we weren't even in the city where I teach. We were in a different city. So the fact that I ran into a student there, very nice student, very polite young person. So I put in this pizza unicorn sticker from a long time ago. There's so much noise going on. Ugh, it's the day after the 4th of July, and like I'm just kind of on edge after all the fireworks last night. And then we went and saw Across the Spider-Verse. So the last 2 movies we've seen, so Mario and then Spider-Verse, I've gone because my husband wanted someone to go with him, or he would have probably gone by himself, but like he was going to go see him anyway. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go. I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I did. Like, this was a really intense movie if you haven't seen it. And I feel like there was a lot going on, but I really liked it. Honestly, I probably liked it more than the previous movie in this series, Into the Spider-Verse. Love Spider-Ham. But I felt like with Into the Spider-Verse, the best parts of the movie were in the trailer, and that was it. This movie, I hadn't seen the trailer, so I had no expectations, and I really enjoyed it. So that was nice to go out. Saturday, I was anxious again, so I have another This Is Fine Molly. I filmed a plan with me, so I have a camera icon from Planet Hannah, and then we finally rolled out the new rug for our office that we bought like weeks and weeks and weeks ago. We have to move furniture and everything to put a rug down, obviously, so we finally took care of that. And then we went to the Pride Festival, so I have a Molly Loves to Celebrate Pride, I think is what it's called, from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. We got takeout from one of the food trucks, and then there was a rock and roll lady playing music. She was great. She was cool. She was a rocker lady. So I marked that with a Molly Loves Playing Guitar from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. She was cool. She was a good vibe. So yeah, it's just nice to have something like that. You know, food trucks, live music is always great. And then just coming out and celebrating the LGBTQ plus community and showing support in that way. There were a few people from a church like shouting things into a microphone. We just ignored them. I really don't, again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I really don't understand why people have to make it like this weird dichotomy. It's like no one's saying you can't be religious. Like, I don't feel threatened as someone who believes in God. I don't feel threatened by things like this. So, and I don't think they're in conflict with each other. I know everybody doesn't feel that way, but again, I think we should all just let each other live our lives. Then I watched more Eat the Menu, and then I had cramps, which is probably why I was anxious all week. More cramps following into Sunday, and then I've voiced over a few Plan With Me's, so I have a Molly Loves to Podcast sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I watched Cindy Guntert Baldo's live Plan With Me, and I marked that because she doesn't do those very often anymore, so it's exciting when she does. I pulled more stickers for a Plan With Me, and then I watched more Eat the Menu. So I hope you enjoyed this week. That's everything filled out. I hope you all are doing well. Happy Pride Month. I know it's over now, but happy Pride. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.